I certainly enjoy spring, just beginning to be my time of year. The spring flowers are out and about, the early versions. This particular garden I have is got a beautiful summer English style garden, but it's already blooming. There will be a lot of azaleas in this shot and early growth, and rhododendrons, the purple flower there, and there are lilies, but they're not starting yet quite. There are, let me zoom in here a little bit. Early blooming flowers of all variety and colors. Bluebells. I also really like the textures and shadings that are around. Everything in this particular garden from yellowish through shades of dark green. An Irishman can see 1,000 colors. There are 1,000 colors or shades of green in this garden. That's certainly true. That was the bud of a flag or iris. And the irises are getting to be in full bloom. There's another variety here, and I'll just zoom in on for you to have a look at. There's also a blue tricolored leaf. Another iris or flag. It's the provincial flower for the province of Quebec in Canada. It's very spectacular at this time of year. We're now at May 25th in the Northern Hemisphere, so we're beginning to get into middle spring. I didn't mean to zoom too much on you, but you can see the pollinators must be interested in the color blue at this time of year. In creams. It's an interesting flower. I'm not sure what the species is, but pointing down. However, the particular colors of blends of yellows and purples and blues, they make a striking contrast. Some of the purples and pinks go nicely in combination as well. I was concerned when I came out to do this video recording earlier today that I wouldn't get a lot of color, but this is a spectacular amount of color for mid-May. I'm extremely pleased with how they're going to show up in the video, but these are cream and pinkish red flowers, and just a beautiful variety of rhododendron. I'm sure that they're a hybridized version of the Pacific Northwest flower, and species from China, Tibet, and Myanmar, formerly called Burma. Just a light breeze blowing. I don't think it'll affect the sound quality too much. I certainly hope not. Those flowers we just passed were pink, dark pink, and these ones here are a light, almost white colored pink. There are also some bluebells in the background. I hope I'll be able to pick them up. There we go. And I'll have to check to see what species this is. There's a variety of flowers that are just almost ground cover. They're so beautiful, but they're very low. They're almost 4 or 5 centimeters above the ground. Some of them are, and others are about 10 centimeters above the ground. One of my father's favorites, and one of mine as well, is bleeding heart. There are various species of this. The Pacific Northwest version in Washington and British Columbia, Oregon, usually stands as a single flower on a stalk, and I don't know where this particular grouping came from. Another form of an iris or flag. This is a species of wild onion or chives.